In a world where politics often divided people, no one would have expected former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris to find common ground, let alone fall in love. And yet, fate has a way of surprising us all. It all began at a charity gala in Washington, D.C. It was an event bringing together politicians from both sides of the aisle to raise funds for a bipartisan cause, an education initiative for underprivileged children across America. Donald Trump, now a private citizen after his time in the White House, had decided to make a rare appearance. Kamala Harris, on the other hand, was there to represent the current administration and emphasize the importance of education reform. As the night went on, Trump was in his element, mingling with wealthy donors and making his usual bold statements. Harris was deep in conversation with a group of educators, passionately discussing the need for inclusive policies. Their paths crossed when a young reporter, trying to spark a lively discussion, asked them both how they felt about the challenges of American politics today. There was a moment of silence, and then in a completely unscripted moment, Trump quipped, "You know, Kamala, you're quite the fighter. Almost as much as me." Kamala, known for her quick wit, smiled. "Well, Donald, someone has to keep up with you." The crowd chuckled, but Trump and Harris found themselves in an unexpected conversation. They talked about their backgrounds, Trump, the real estate mogul turned president, and Harris, the daughter of immigrants who became a prosecutor and then a politician. They both realized that, beneath their political differences, they shared a certain tenacity and ambition that had driven them to the top of their respective careers. Over the next few months, they kept running into each other at various events, from Senate hearings to state dinners. Each encounter was filled with spirited debates, but also moments of surprising camaraderie. Trump found himself admiring Harris's intelligence and her ability to hold her ground. Harris, in turn, was taken aback by Trump's unexpected sense of humor and his straightforwardness when the cameras weren't rolling. One day, at a private dinner organized by a mutual friend in New York, they found themselves seated next to each other. The conversation turned from politics to their families, their childhoods, and their dreams beyond politics. Trump spoke about his love for his children and grandchildren, while Harris shared stories of her mother, Kamala, and her journey to America. By the end of the evening, there was a sense of something new, a genuine connection. They realized they were more than just political adversaries. They were people with stories, histories, and surprisingly, a shared understanding of what it meant to be in the public eye. Months later, the media began to buzz with rumors when the two were spotted having dinner together again. The public didn't know what to make of it. Were they planning some bipartisan initiative, or was there something more? In an exclusive interview, Harris finally confirmed it. "Yes, Donald and I have grown close. We don't agree on many things, but we've learned to see each other beyond the labels. He challenges me and I challenge him. Sometimes that's the beginning of something unexpected."